favorite ghost, a woman I used to inhabit the most. She's screaming through the copper and the wire, tending the charcoal of a dead man's fire. I hear the static of her stagnant days, the jagged logic of her ancient ways, disguising the envy in a soldier's shouts, while I watch the lantern of the moon go out. She's fighting a war I've already won, beneath a different and a colder sun. I place the handset on the polished wood, a dialogue I no longer should. Let her talk to the vacuum and the lime, until her anger runs out of time. The voice becomes a hum, a low white blur, as I detach the me from the her. The pics are turning blue in the early light, a clean indifference to the end of the night. I hear the static of her stagnant days, the jagged logic of her ancient ways, disguising the envy in a soldier's shout, while I watch the lantern of the moon go out. She's fighting a war I've already won, beneath a different and a colder sun. I hear the static of her stagnant days, the jagged logic of her ancient ways, disguising the envy in a soldier's shout, while I watch the lantern of the moon go out. She's fighting a war I've already won, beneath a different and a colder sun. I'm stationed in the sector of the far-off room, where the protocols are silence and the shadows bloom. When the frantic signal started to pulse and ping, a long-distance summons for a broken thing. She's drafting a lawsuit of a secret heart, in a city where the buildings have been pulled apart. I hear the neighbors in the hall behind her quiet on the leather of the chair in a room that is filtered by the expensive air. But its voice is a parasite, a plebeian sting, dragging up the mud of every childhood thing. He's clinging to the neighborhood, a heavy rusted weight, turning the nostalgia into a jagged-edged hate, accusing my departure of a treasonous design, as if the borders of my skin were ever truly mine. I hear the smudging out to right, the dissolving of the man, a crude art of sabotage without a future or a plan. He's a spectacle of failure for the ones left behind, using my image to color Watching the ink lose the shape of my